Swillies. Welcome back for another episode. All right, so if you guys haven't read that title and you haven't seen the thumbnail, what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be going over the Season 5 gear. All right, now the reason I'm doing this is because a lot of other servers are starting to hit Season 5, probably at the time of this recording today. I know a couple of them, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the seasons are starting to get a lot faster, and a lot of the servers, like I'm playing on server 3, my server 3 and my server 139 are getting a lot closer as far as the seasons coming up. All right, so that's kind of weird to me, honestly. But that's not bad. It's not a bad thing. I just think there's going to be a big giant mega server by the time we hit season 20, and then we'll be all together on the same server, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm just speculating here, guys. We'll just see what's going on. All right, so let's check out some season 5 stuff. And if this is the first time you guys join, make sure you guys subscribe. Help out the channel, guys. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the SWILL Entertainment channel. It helps the channel grow, and it helps me put out all this content for you guys, especially for this game. And if you have not, make sure you guys join that Discord. All right, so we got some Season 5 crates here that I haven't opened yet. So let's check it out and see what we can get. Hopefully get something decent. Yes, we did. We got the Super Core device. We got that, and we got some other things. Now, one good thing that I think that we can do, okay, Super Core helmet. We can actually look at this stuff in the gear factory, which is good. All right, so if you guys don't have Season 5, or you haven't looked at Season 5 gear, here we go. You got two different types. You got the Super Core Strength and the Super Core Intelligence. All right, so let's check out this stuff accordingly. All right, so each one respectively has 4 pieces of gear. Not here to insult anyone's intelligence. All right, so these are the components it takes to make it, but that's not what we're going over. We're not going over that. We're here to look at the details and get some facts, okay? All right, so with the Super Core, all right, the 2 gear set's gonna give you plus 7% damage mitigation, okay? Off the bat, I'm looking in my head, that's already telling me I'm gonna put that on a tank, but that's not necessarily where you have to put this on which character or that character. The 4 gear set's going to give you, at the beginning of each round, restore 500 focus for one of the heroes on your side. The effect will loop from the hero at position number 1 to the ones in later rounds. It only takes effect once each round. So that's going to let you know that that effect is going to go between, let's say, the first tank, maybe to the second tank, to one of the DPS in the back row, another one to the back row, and another one to the back row, depending how many rounds you guys get. That's all that's telling you right there. It's not really saying a whole lot, but yeah. Now, primarily, I will put this on a tank. Primarily. All right, so this is that's the stats right there. All right, so the pieces we have the Super Core device, Super Core helmet, Super Core armor, and Super Core, or actually the Energy Core. All right, so that's pretty much the only pieces we have for Season 5. It's not a big giant doozy. I know some other seasons have more pieces, but I think they pretty much narrow this down for the most part. Now, I put this on one of my tanks, one of the ones I have in the front row, or you can put it on one of the off tanks if you have one. Like let's say like a Penny or anybody. Just put it on there and hope for the best. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we did get this couple pieces here. We got the Super Core helmet, which is okay. It's got that good vitality and agility, hit points, agility, weapon defense. So yeah, I would definitely put it on a tank of some sort. But I mean, to me, it seemed like they're just making it a little bit more simplified. I think earlier stages, like Season 1, where you have like a plethora of different types of gear, then it becomes a little bit confusing for a lot of. But honestly, guys, the way it's supposed to work, whenever you have a new gear set that comes out in the season, I think it's supposed to correspond with those heroes that came out with it. That's what I would think. But both of them have attack damage. So honestly, you could probably put the Super Core Intellect on both of them and see. I'm still testing it, so I haven't really had a good chance. It's gonna take me a couple weeks to really, maybe a week or so, at least 2 at the most, for me to actually see how beneficial this gear is for them. Okay, but it's beneficial for other heroes as well. But that's just my thought, guys. I could be wrong. I don't know. Some people might think the same thing, but like I said, the gear set that comes out for each specific season should be made for those specific heroes. It just makes it so much easier, so people don't have to run around with their heads cut off, and try to figure out what's the best gear for each hero. I hear this all the time, every season. What's the best gear? I mean, I go over that in this hero spotlight as much as I can, because it's not really a right or wrong. It's not really a best or worst. Well, actually, yeah, there could be a best, there could be a worst, but it's not really a right or wrong. So let me put it that way. But hopefully this does help you guys out a little bit and shed some sort of light. Good luck when you guys start season 5. I hope you guys do enjoy. I hope you guys come back for the next video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.